watchers! We are the students of English Global Communication. Unimas would like to present about neologism. In linguistics, a neologism is any relatively recent and isolated term, word, or phrase that nevertheless has achieved popular or institutional recognition and is becoming accepted into the mainstream of language. Most definitely, a word can be considered as a neologism once it is published in a dictionary. Neologisms are often driven by changes in culture and technology. Popular examples of neologisms can be found in science, fiction, films and televisions, branding, literature, linguistics, the visual arts, and also popular culture. Now, the first example of neologism is bussin'. The expression of bussin' means awesome or great. It describes something you like or enjoy or think is the best in its class. In most cases, it describes tasty food. The origin of the word bussin' is coming from a trend from social media platform called TikTok, where users post videos of themselves crushing fast foods in their hands while saying or posting bussin' to exclaim their pleasure. Now, if your friends ask, is it bussin'? You can reply along to the lines of, yeah, the food be bussin'.
Next, I would like to explain the word situationship. Situationship is one of the many popular dating trends in these days. A situationship is a romantic relationship that is unclear or undefined. Although there is no clarified commitment, there is emotional intimacy and lots of time spent together. As we can see here, according to Urban Dictionary, it is a state of confusion surrounding a couple who may have a romantic feelings toward each other, but they are not in fact together. I personally would refer this to a person or a pair of couple that are in love but wouldn't have the guts to be in a serious relationship. In a layman terms, it is to chill, do stuff, and be confused about what you guys are, even though there could be mutual emotions. Situationship are more than a booty call, but not quite a serious relationship. For example, it can be used in a sentence or in a context, such as I didn't date him, we just had a situationship.
I'm going to present the next slide. What does W mean on social media that is very popular nowadays among the Gen Z? If you watch or participate in any type of sports, or if you even follow internet feud culture, you'll know that W is a term that abbreviation for a win. The meaning of W is basically a winner, a win. So it's the opposite of someone taking an L, but it can also be extended to the mean that something is generally good. For instance, if someone comments hashtag W or common W or even huge W on your post that you are interacting with people, it can mean that they think your content is a win. So if you see a bunch of W comments on social media that you have posted, then you know it can be positively resonated with several users, that you've received some validation from strangers on the internet. Some of the examples that we can use for W in a sentence are, the Bears take the W. That's a huge W, bro. That's all for me. Thank you.
Next is sleigh word. Based on Urban Dictionary, sleigh is used to describe basically anything cool, pretty, and awesome. Sleigh word also can be found on social media these days, that many Gen Z using it to indicate that you killing it. For example, OMG Emily, you slaying that outfit. Example 2, she slay that runway show.